Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for your continuous support and watching my videos. I'm glad that you enjoy them. Today what I'm making is a little lantern. I've seen this going around Facebook. I've seen it on YouTube. I've seen it on Pinterest and I'm like, these are adorable. I need to make one. So they're very simple and I think that's what I love the most about it. So I'm going to just do my take on it today. Mine is just very simple, very pretty. I don't want to go above and beyond, so we're just going to keep it easy, simple, cheap, which I like it. Everything I'm using today is from the Dollar Tree. So the first thing we're using is one of these little wax melts. Now at Christmas time, they do have these with the snowflakes on it. They have them, I believe, in white, red, blue, and green. And then we're also going to be using one of these vases, which I never realized actually does look like one of the tops to the old oil lanterns. So we are going to be using one of these as well. There's a couple different ways you could use the candles for it. There's two. You could use one of the battery operated ones and put it in, or you can also use one of these. These are actually they're called emergency lights. They stick in here. They do need 2 AA batteries that do not come with them. You twist them and they turn on. I'm not a huge fan of this color for the lights, but to each their own. You definitely can use them and it makes it look very pretty also once we put them in there. So we'll get back to that once we get these attached. What I'm going to do before I attach them, I am going to use hot glue. I'm sure there's other options. That's what I'm using today. It's quick, easy for the projects, and very sturdy. But once it's put on, you don't want to see all the hot glue come around the edges because we're going to put a lot of hot glue in there. So what I'm actually going to make is a wreath for the bottom. Oh, I lost my ties. What I'm going to use is the garland ties from the Dollar Tree. Grab it in here. I believe they come in a pack of 12. This is what the garland wreaths are here. And then all I'm going to do is actually just go around the bottom to measure the bottom of the wreath. Right here. I'll take it off and just do a little twist around here to attach it. Oops. I'm just doing it one time, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut that off here. Maybe. There we go. Then you have a mini wreath. It's going to fit on here perfectly. Just like so. So once it's on, you're not going to, once this goes on here, you're not going to see any of the glue on the sides. What else I'm going to go ahead and add is, I found this at the Dollar Tree. It's berry garland. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of that. And I've never seen these before, so I only saw 2. They had it in gold also. They had 2 of these. They're 9 feet long. Of course, everything's tangled over here. And I'm just going to go around and glue like a little mini wreath with this also, and then glue that on. I'm going to go ahead and attach that, and then we will finish the project. And there you have it. I only hot glued these on a couple spots. I don't want it to be completely stuck down. But what I am going to do is put the wreath on the bottom. Obviously, you want to put this on before you attach it. I guess you could put it on after, but I think this is going to be a lot easier. So what we're going to do, there's stuff on it, is pretty much fill this bottom part with hot glue. This is where I wish I had a bigger hot glue gun. So we're going to do our best today. Here, just fill this up the best we can. I'm using a whole stick to make sure it works. Well, that's the best we're getting right now. So I'm going to go, oh, that fell off. I'll put this bad boy on. I'm going to hold it up, center it, and then we're just going to hold it on there until it dries. And you're going to need a lot of hot glue. This is barely holding on here. see it drying there in the bottom, but you do need a lot to hold that onto the center here. Actually, I'm going to need more. Let's see if this got hot enough. I need to get one of those big glue guns, I really do, for projects, because I don't usually use that much hot glue, but for this one, you need a lot. Alright, let's try it again. That's about a stick and a half of hot glue. Oh yeah, there we go. Just kind of make sure it's centered. It's gonna fit. It kind of just sits centered. Like when you put it on, you'll be able to feel it, like with the way that it divots down. Okay, so there is the lantern. There's so many other things you can do with this. I'm not doing anything more with it. I'm going to add the light in here, which we can try this one. We'll see what it looks like. It's just a little battery operated light bulb. Well, of course, I would flip it upside down. There's no nice way to put them down in there. So there it is, just simple like that. Again, I just pull this back here a little, and you can see the flickering. You can also put one on the bottom and have like a flickering. What I've seen other people do, which is really cute, is in the back of here. So this would actually be the front, do a little scene, which I guess, yeah, you could do with like, like some of the people. I have some of these, you could stick them in there, make a little scene. Christmas tree, I guess you could do that. I'm not going to, I'm keeping it simple. But you could, and again, you could put another light in here and have both the lights going. I'm going to make two of these because I want these at two ends, at each end of my fireplace. So that right there is one option for the battery. Take that out. Another one would be, like I said, is the taller one. You'll want to hot glue the bottom of this. This stays in here pretty well, so you're not dropping it in like I did. You would hot glue the bottom of this. I'm not going to because I'm not going to use it for this. And then just center it down here, press it, and seal. Wait for it to cool down. And there's that as well. Another thing I would suggest for this, which I did make one, now I don't know what I did with it, is you want to cover something. You could use glass filler. I do have some of these here. A little like glass filler to go around so you don't see the base. It's not pretty. I mean, if you have it up high, it's not going to matter. You're not going to see it with the garland in here. I did have, I don't know what I did. You could also take part of the garland ties and kind of just like slip it down over it. I don't want to mess with it too much because I'm not leaving it in there. So then, let me see. I got my roller here. Push that down. And that would cover the base as well. And then once that's glued, you can just, once you glue the base on, you can pull the candlestick out and turn it on and off. And again, you need 2 AA batteries for those, and they don't come with it already. Okay. So that is it. Let me just take this out. I'm going to put back the one that I want in there. And I dropped it. Sorry, I got the table shaking and everything else. So I'm just going to drop this guy back in here. And then that is it. I'm going to turn my camera here for a second. That's probably not a good idea once I edit it. So let's just put it back. Push it back. And there you have it. Completed. And this one literally only costs a couple dollars. Very pretty. Looks like you paid a lot for them. It only takes a matter of a few minutes to make. It's very simple and very, very beautiful. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, you can do so many other things with it. This is what I'm choosing to do with it. If you make one, I'd love to see a picture if you post them down here. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and you have a great rest of your day.